We got a story coming up now on Terry Allen. Coach goes into the UNI Athletics Hall of Fame earlier this fall, somebody that you're very close to.
Yeah, and deservedly so. He's probably late going in because, you know, he was a big part of this program as a player, number one, when it was Stan Sheriff. He learned under Coach Mudra over all those years of great football, and then he had his own run of extending, you know, the legacy of Daryl Mudra into what became Terry Allen. So, you know, it's been a baton handing down, and we each have learned from each other, and I've learned a lot from Terry Allen.
He certainly bleeds purple. Here's a look at UNI Athletics Hall of Famer Terry Allen.
It was 8 terrific seasons with 7 trips to the playoffs that sent Terry Allen into the UNI Athletics Hall of Fame. The 5-time Conference Coach of the Year also spent 10 years as a UNI assistant after starting his time in the college ranks as a quarterback at UNI from 1975 to 1978.
When they were building the dome, I would come at the concourse level before the roof was on and just look down and go, this is going to be someplace pretty special. I was a starting quarterback the day it opened and played here and started for 3 years, so it was pretty cool.
Terry played for Stan Sheriff for 4 years and then joined his staff for 4 more. He stayed on as an assistant for 5 years with Daryl Mudra and for 1 season under Earl Bruce, who helped him land his first head coaching position.
When he took the Colorado State job, he said, Terry, you can obviously come out to Colorado State with us, but you should be the next head coach at UNI. And he took me to a clothier's and bought me a suit to interview in. And so at the ripe old age of 31, I got the opportunity to be the head coach here. And we had 8 years. Was fortunate enough to win the league 7 straight.
Terry's influence at UNI also includes being the first person to hire current head coach Mark Farley as a full-time assistant in 1989. He then helped send 2 Panthers back home in 2001.
Mark and Bill Solomon had both been on staff or were on staff with me at Kansas at the time. And I literally begged Rick to hire one of those guys because this is a UNI place. And obviously he hired Mark and Bill came with him, and well, I mean, it's been great. And my emphasis when I was speaking today was this is a special place because it's our people. You know, those guys are Northern Iowa graduates. You look at every program, they're all Northern Iowa graduates or were Northern Iowa assistants, and you don't have that much of any place else in the country where it's that unique.
Terry Allen, a UNI coach, a UNI quarterback, and a UNI Hall of Famer.
Proudest day of my life is to be a Hall of Famer at UNI. Thanks.
You can catch a couple more of Terry's stories on our Twitter and Facebook page. Look up Panther ST on Twitter and Panther Sports Talk on Facebook. When we come back, we preview the next test for Coach Farley and the Panthers. And we show you what the UNI wrestlers have to say about the Panthers returning All-Americans.
It's one of the hardest working groups that I've been a part of too, so I mean, it's just extremely fun to be a part of this team because we do the right thing.